Good morning. It is August 19th. Or is it August 19th? Well, it is when you're seeing this. That's all I'll say. Anyway, it has been a warm few days. Monday and Tuesday were extra toasty. And I think I've said it to you before, I don't do heat well. I don't really like extreme heat. And yes, I consider 32, 33 degrees as extreme heat. I don't do well with it. I don't function well. My body doesn't like it that hot. Anyway, I am not complaining. Let's get that straight. I am not complaining. We live in a place where we get winter for 6, 7 months of the year, so I'm not complaining when we get a few hot days. It's just that I don't enjoy it as much. I think I've told you before, my ideal temperature for summer, I would love it if every single day was between 22 to 24 degrees. Just me. Anyway, it is August 19th. What happened this day in history on August 19th? Well, in 1871, Orville Wright was born. You know, one of the Wright brothers, the American aviators. He was born on 1871 on August 19th. In 1897, the first electric taxi drove in London. I don't know whether that was a car or what. That sounds really early for an electric car. And if there was an electric car back then, why did it take us so long to get them here? Anyway, in 1909, on this date, the Indianapolis 500 racetrack opened. In 1946, on this date, William Jefferson Clinton was born, or you may know him as President Bill Clinton. In 1960, the Soviet Sputnik 5 carried 2 dogs, 2 rats, 40 mice, 1 rabbit, and some fruit flies into space. It was the first animals to return alive from orbit. In 1977, Groucho Marx died, one of the Marx brothers. And in 1984, the Republican convention in Dallas, Texas, nominated Ronald Reagan for his second term as president. I loved Ronald Reagan. I thought he was a good president. Anyway, that's this date in history. Our devotion this morning, I don't have a whole lot to add to it. In fact, I don't really have anything to add to it. It was on those that were following Jesus and then turned away. And we've all known people, as I said in the devotion, we've all known people that have at one time been followers of Jesus and turned away from following him and either rejected him completely or just got very cold in their walk and backslid, but they've turned away from following him. And I mentioned that my kids were in that category also. They once were disciples of Jesus and that have turned away from following him. And so I don't have anything to add to the devotion, but I just wanted to encourage you. If you have family members that have turned away from following Jesus, whether it's your kids or grandkids or just good friends, it doesn't matter. If you have people that you know and love that have turned away from following Christ, don't stop praying for them. There's no guarantees that they're ever going to come back, and I know that with my kids. But I do have hope that they do. And hope is what keeps us going and keeps us encouraged that things are going to change. So don't give up hope and keep on praying for those loved ones that have turned away from following Jesus. So that's all I have to add to today's devotion. One other thing I wanted to mention to you, though, today is Wednesday. You will get a devotion on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then Lori and I are going away for a week. So we're going to take a week off from doing these devotions. We are going someplace where I doubt seriously if we're going to have Wi-Fi, and I don't even know what kind of cell phone signal we're going to get. So I'm just planning ahead of time that we are not going to be doing devotions from Saturday. You'll get one on Saturday, but then you won't get another one till the following Saturday because we're going to be away, and we're going to take a week off and just pour into each other and rest and get some relaxation. So continue to pray for us while we're gone, that we will have a good trip and we will get some rest and relaxation. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.